How y'all doing today again? Today we're actually going to be unboxing the gh5. Actually, I got this kit from Focus Cameras, which actually is a pretty good deal, noting that this little chip here by itself is about 120, 150 on Amazon right now, on a Prime deal. Basically, you get this, the camera. I wasn't too happy about the Vivitars, but it is what it is with that. It's still batteries, and they still hold a charge. So at the end of the day, they work. And also the nice thing about the rapid charger, it actually has the Euro plug, which I will need when I go to Europe and film. So that is actually quite handy. And now I won't have to run out and buy a European adapter. Basically, all this was the price of what the retail price of the camera is. So it's a really good deal compared to a lot of things they don't really give you much, where you have to buy these huge kits that have a lot of stuff that you'll never use, that you don't want to use. The quality's not there, vice versa. So I got this, like I said, this is sold by Focus Camera. It was $1,997. I did do the warranty, which is actually one of the cheaper warranties at that price point, which I think it was like $75 I think on Amazon. So not a bad deal at all. So first what I want to do is unbox actually the chip, which is real simple. I mean, you know, it's a chip. Now this actually is one of the higher end chips of the Sonys. This one is actually the one that is the read at $299. Actually, no, read at $300 and write at $299. So this is a fairly new card. They're pretty much backordered at most places, if you can get them. Some places don't even offer them. And if they do, they're pretty pricey for a 64 gigabyte SD card. So now onto this though. This is the Vivitar Rapid Pro Travel, not Pro, just Rapid Travel Charger. And as a bonus, like I said, it does have actually your... Well, I'm not sure if it's open, unfortunately. Okay. Basically, you have your wall charger. The nice thing about this is it pops out. You get your European adapter, which, like I said, when you're traveling, which I think most people is going to make the investment, might at some point travel, so it's a good thing to have. Because a lot of adapters are not great. I actually did a review on Conair one, which is quite horrible for things in general. And I know that this will only charge your batteries. There is no USB out, so you'll just be charging your batteries. And then of course your car adapter, which I'll go ahead and take that out now. Not too sure why, but I will. And, you know, pretty simple, and that just would plug into the bottom here. Okay, there you go. So that's how it is when it's completely assembled. Well, you'll never use all of them at the same time, but that's just what that is. Okay, now moving on to the Vivitar battery. Of course, you can see it. I'm not going to bother unboxing these because I'm probably not going to use them a lot. They're pretty much going to be my backups only. Basically when I'm desperate. I might actually go back and get some Panasonic ones. I'm just, you know, when you spend a lot on the camera, you really don't want to put cheap stuff or stuff that you think might explode. Not saying Vivitars and everything have been around forever, so, you know. Now this is the gh5 unboxing. Now when you first open the box, you do get what appears to be your 6K, 4K recording. You do get a thing about your lens. It looks like your... two books, it looks like here. Actually, let me open this up. You get one which is your camera instructions, and then basic owner's manual. Okay. And this actually is just a breakdown of how much record time you get for each video type, so that actually comes in quite handy. I might actually put this on the front of the video just so that you guys get the what it can do and how long you can record, which is a good thing to keep in mind. Now we'll review a particular hard drive, which is a wireless hard drive I bought, especially since there's a ban on laptops on foreign flights now. So pretty much, you take a risk of losing your gear, which is not something that I take very lightly. I'm still going. It's just a matter of I'm just really worried about my stuff going bye-bye. Especially I've spent, well, I'm not going to say how much I spent, but it's been a lot. Now this is actually your strap for your camera. And then, ta-da, the camera itself, which has actually a pretty nice weight to it. The gh5, with all of its glory. And of course you have your screen on the back, which rotates out. I don't have the battery in, so I can't power it up quite yet. And then of course your lens cap to protect your sensor. That was almost bad. Okay, and then you got your hot shoe mount. You got your bottom, you got your there, and then you got this. If you get the battery extender, which unless you're doing photography, I don't really recommend if you're just doing video. That's mainly what I'm going to be doing, so I don't really need the extra battery thing on there. And plus, you have to actually select it versus it just going to the battery pack, so it kind of defeats the purpose for me because you actually have to manually tell it to go there, which is redundant. Your battery door. Then on your side, you have your full HDMI out, like they talked about. You also got the USB-C right there. Then you have your microphone, or that's headphone, right there, on top of that one. Then on the side, you actually have your remote. If you get the remote, I don't really see a point in getting the remote, but you can get the remote. I mean, actually, I might get that eventually. It's not on my priority list. And then right here, you have your SDs, of course, which is your dual SD slots. And let's see. Now I'm leaving out the mic. I know it's on here somewhere. Oh, here's the mic. It's right beside the USB-C. Okay. And now, nothing below the tray. Christmas in July. Actually, it is officially July now. Then you also have your basic power cord, which I'm sure goes to a brick somewhere. This one is your USB-C, I believe. Yep, USB-C. Then you have your battery, Luminix charging. You have these, which are, there's something. I'm actually not too sure what these are. Hold on. Open sesame and tell me what you are. Ha 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 ha. Not too sure really sure what this is. I will find out shortly, and I'll probably feel like an idiot once I realize what this actually is. But you get whatever this doohickey is. And then, let's see, anything else? Anything else? Oh, the battery. Your good battery. Okay. Basically, that's the unboxing for the gh5, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I will try to review it in the future. Like as you can see, I just unboxed it, so I haven't had much time to really play around with it. Hopefully in a month I'll come back and I'll do a full review on all the gear I just bought. I do have a review I will do later on something else, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.